What's going on? In this video, I will show you how to build self-confidence effortlessly, and I will show you how to start feeling worthy of whatever it is that you are trying to achieve. Feeling confident about yourself and feeling worthy of what it is that you are trying to achieve or create in your life is a prerequisite to actually manifesting that into your life. Without feeling worthy of what you want, you will never get it. And so that's why self-confidence throughout the journey to your goal is key. And that feeling of worthiness, that feeling of knowing that what you want is not only possible for you, that it is yours, that it is a choice that you have made. That's what we're after. Okay, so how to develop that? Let me create a foundation for this video first. People who struggle with self-confidence, people who lack self-confidence, are the people who believe that they must be important and that they must relay their importance to others. They must prove their importance to others. They have to prove to others that yes, I am important. Whereas people who feel naturally confident are the people who know their true worth, regardless of other people acknowledging their worth or not. And as a result of that, they feel no need to prove that they are important, that they are an important person that must be acknowledged and admired. And so the person who struggles to build confidence is the person who's always putting on all these masks and always doing this extra kind of stuff that isn't actually natural to him or her. And as a result, it comes off unnatural. It doesn't come off through the heart. It's all created by the mind. And it always fails to get the acknowledgement. It always fails to actually give that person the confidence that they were seeking. On the opposite side, the person who feels no need to prove their worth to other people and just first acknowledges their own worth and takes it as a granted right, automatically has the respect, admiration, acknowledgement of all of the people that surround them. So this is something interesting that I want you to notice in your life, with the people in your life, and you will see this trend in all of the people. Either they're struggling with confidence and as a result they're always trying to prove their worth, or they're naturally confident and it's because they don't feel the need to prove themselves to others. So now with that foundation laid on, we come back to the topic of importance from reality transurfing. And if you are unfamiliar with reality transurfing, click the link up here and watch some videos that describe the process. But basically, one of the principles from reality transurfing is that the more importance you give to something, the more meaning that you give to something, the more you actually drive it away from your life. And in this case, in this video's topic, we're talking about self-confidence. And the more important it is to you that you come off well to others, the more important it is to you that you prove yourself worthy, the more you will actually struggle to obtain that approval, to obtain that acknowledgement. So as you already know, you never really receive conventional solutions from me. They're always something that makes you think. And today I want to offer you this similar kind of solution, which is to let go of your need to prove yourself as important to other people. And as a result, you automatically gain the self-confidence that you have always been wanting. And it's crazy how quickly this works. This principle works in practice. Let go of your need to be important. Realize that yes, you are special. You are a child of the universe, a child of God, but you are not any more important than anybody else. On the opposite side, you're not any less important than anybody else either. Realize in a joking, humorous kind of way that if you are gone tomorrow out of this world, the world will carry on. It's not cynical, it's just, it puts things into perspective. It's something that we have to realize. You are no more important than anybody else in this world. and you are no less important than anybody else in this world. We are all equally important, and as a result, you should not feel the need to prove your importance to other people. This is something that I used to struggle with. I used to be on the complete opposite side where I was really insecure and had no confidence. And I remember throughout high school, to compensate for that, I started to literally just switch to the other side and try to fake that confidence. And maybe if you looked at me from the outside, you did think I was confident, but that confidence is just as hard to maintain as that insecurity. It's just as useless as that insecurity. You can't build confidence. It is either there or it is not. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you try to fake confidence and put a lot of energy towards being confident, it is just fake confidence. And it's going to require so much energy to maintain, and you are constantly going to attract situations to your life where you have to prove your confidence, where those situations test, are you really confident? Whereas if you just let go of wanting to be important, let go of wanting approval, let go of wanting acknowledgement from others, you don't get those situations anymore. And you don't have to waste so much of your mental energy trying to maintain this fake confidence, this need for approval. And as a result, you naturally just get all the approval that you've always wanted. People treat you better. People acknowledge you. I want you to try this out in your life. You have to realize that confidence is your natural state. Confidence is what exists at your baseline natural state. It is already there. It is not something that has to be acquired or achieved. It's already there. But you might not be experiencing it because it is clouded by all the layers of importance, all the layers of you wanting to prove to others that you are important. And all of that mental activity, all of that energy, all of those places where that energy is going just clouds that natural state of importance. They're just layers that are stacked on top of each other. So building confidence or acquiring confidence is not about achieving or acquiring. It is actually about removal of those layers. Remove the need to prove yourself to others. Remove the need to prove anything to yourself either. Remove the need to be important. And what you naturally just see as you just go about your life, living to your own credo, living naturally to yourself, just being yourself, you already have that natural confidence. And when you see other people automatically being receptive to your confidence, your natural confidence, when you see other people giving you the approval that you've always wanted, then you really start to, this confidence even gets more emphasized, and that natural state becomes your regular habitual state that you live in. So this is what I recommend to you today. Go out, anybody that you interact with, let go of wanting to prove yourself. Let go of the masks that you wear in front of different people. We all act differently in front of different people. Just ease those masks a little bit. First, become conscious of those masks. So you might act differently in front of your boss than you do with your friends. You might act differently in front of your friends than you do with your parents or your children. Now, to a certain degree, yes, those are necessary, but there's different levels of you wanting to prove your importance in all those areas of your life to all those different people. Just let it go. Instead, simply just be yourself and just live life. Live natural to yourself. Live through your heart. Do what your heart desires. Say what your heart feels. And what you'll see is that because you don't need approval, you will just get it from all those people, your bosses, your friends, your parents, your children, all because you were just acting as your natural self. That's all it takes. Now, lastly, we come to the feeling worthy part, right? Now that you've built confidence, it's going to be easy for you to try to go after your goals, because a lot of times people lack courage because they don't have confidence, because they're always caught up in these games to prove themselves to others. When all of that mental energy is now being saved up, it could be used towards achieving your goals. And because you will have that natural confidence, it will be easier for you to maintain that frame as you progress towards your goals. And the feeling of worthiness, that you know that the goal is yours, that you feel worthy of the goal itself, comes from practicing this principle day in and day out in your life. Living according to your heart, not your mind's need to prove itself to others. There's no other way that that worthiness can really come forth. It has to come forth from that natural ease and connection between heart and mind. If you are not living true to yourself, you will never have that feeling of worthiness. And if you are not living true to yourself, whatever goal you are pursuing is always going to be so hard for you to attain, to achieve. So, number one, build that self-confidence. Or actually, let's go a little back. So, number one, let go of the need to prove yourself. Number two, be yourself. Live through the heart and not just the mind. And practice this principle in your life. And number three, see the results, acknowledge the results, rejoice in the results, and start to naturally feel that worthiness. It really is that simple. The truth is always simple. The truth always requires less effort than all this falsity. I don't even know if that's a word. So try this out in your life. Let me know how it goes. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. But that's all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and share this video with a friend who would also find it helpful. If you would like to get coaching with me one-on-one and go further into these types of topics, then the link for that is down there in the description. But other than that, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.